Hey, it's Julie. Going to show you very quickly how that you can add assignments or assessments to your grade book. So let me share my screen so I can go ahead and show you. So you can see really quickly that I'm at my bulletin board. Now there's nothing on it yet because but what you're going to do is you're going to go to assignments. Now there are two ways to do homework and upload them, but I'm going to show you this one first. So the assignment, you go to assignment, then what you will do is you will hit add. From here, you can choose an assignment or assessment. I'm going to go ahead and do an assignment. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to call this, how about a daily journal, Friday journal. Then under here, I'm going to give it a description. Describe for 5 minutes your favorite summer moment. Then from here, you can choose what assignment type you want it to be. Now, before you can add an assignment, you actually have to go on and set up your grade book. But I'm calling this a classwork assignment. From here, I have to give it an abbreviation. So because it's journal, I'm just going to call it journal 1. And then maximum amount of points, I'll give it 100. Now from here, there's a bunch of different things that you can add to it. You can make it so that it's an in-system submission where they could actually type directly onto their Chromebooks if they have them or onto a computer, or they can handwrite it and then take a picture or scan it and upload it, or obviously they can hand it to you personally. I always usually do an in-system submission so that way students can do that and upload it if they would like to. Then you come down here and you pick the date that it's going to be due. Now you're going to see the nice thing is that they're giving me both classes that I have history in. So I'm going to change the due date because obviously the 4th is not a good date. I'm going to choose the 19th, which is the date that this assignment would be due. When that is finished, I can hit save. Now I'm going to hit save and add another to show you exactly how to do it if you're going to add something extra onto it. So I'm going to save and add another. Now here I'm going to call this a history general quiz, general knowledge quiz. I'm not going to give it a description. I'm going to actually mark this as homework. It's not going to be a quiz even though I'm calling it that. General knowledge. And then it's 100 points. Now from here, I am going to add a link because I have a program that I'd be happy to show you if you want me to individually. I use something called ZipGrade. Now ZipGrade is a program that will grade, it's like Scantron, but this is an online ZipGrade. Now this is for 6th grade. I won't be doing this to them for right away, but I wanted to show you how to do it. So once I've got the quiz made, and again, I can show you how to do that at a later time individually, but I copy the URL so that I have it copied. I go back to my assignment. Then it says add a link. I will click on that link. Description is ZipGrade answer sheet. And then I'm going to Control V and it's there. So that way they see it so that when they go ahead and do the assignment, that's how they're going to get the grade on it. You can also, if you want to, download your quiz here if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. And then you just hit save, put the date on. This would go on the 20th of August. So I have that on there. And then you save it. Another way to do an assignment is you can also, or assessment, is by typing here, where you would go on here. This is now, you're going to be making a quiz or something for them to answer. Like if you want to do a first 5 minute that they're going to get to, and this, you want to do it on their computer, or you're going to grade it on there. So if I call this first 5 minute for Wednesday, I would give it 100 points, divided equally by question, or if you want to, you can switch that so you can assign per question. No time limit because I'm not too worried about it. 1 temp, randomized questions. I always do that just because they're sitting kind of close to each other. Assignment type would be a classwork for this. Then you have to give it, I'm going to call it first 5 minute. Then here, this is going to be due again. I'm going to say the 18th, first day of school. I'm so mean. All right. Then you can save and add questions. From here, when you go to the questions, you're going to have to, introduction, you can describe what they're doing, answer, and complete sentence. and then you can do the questions. Now, this is something that if they're using your assessment is if they are using the computer to take whatever assessment it is. And it can be a homework grade, a quiz grade, a test grade, anything. All you have to do, and because of the fact this is a first 5 minute, I'm just going to do essay. I'm just going to pull over 2 essay questions. You see how I grab and then I look for where that little bar thing is and I click on that. I put the question, describe your outfit. And then question 2, describe, write in order what you do every morning. Then from there, now again, because of the fact it's essay, I don't have an answer. I have to go back and grade those. But if you did fill in the blank, you can write the answer in multiple choice, true and false. All you do is you drag them over. And then once you've done that, you go to the results. And on the results, allow students to review, yes, show. Then you can, if you want them to not be able to see the results page, so everybody's done, you can do that. Show questions on result, I usually say yes, and points earned for each question. You can do show correct answer, but because it's an essay, that's kind of not a big deal. And then from there, it is completely done. There's a total of 2 questions. So if I went back to my assignments, you're going to see that the assessment is there, that they would be able to take the first 5 minute on Wednesday. So those are just some really quick ways that you can set up assignments. There is one other way to do it. By launching your gradebook, you can, once you launch your gradebook, you can also do a quick add by adding assignment and doing the exact same thing that you were doing before, but just doing it directly off the gradebook. I do that a lot, to be honest, if I'm sitting there going, oh, I forgot to type that in, and it's due tomorrow and they're writing out their spelling words or vocabulary words or whatever it would be. You can add it directly from the bulletin board instead of going to this place right here. But you can do, not bulletin board, sorry, but by your grade book. All right, if you have any questions, you can come find me. I'm all over the place, but I'm here to help. All right, I hope you have a great day.